Okay, TM Nation, today we're going to take a look at the new SteelSeries Arctis Gamebuds, and I have been waiting on these for a while to complement my Arctis Nova Pro headphones that I've been using as my go-to set of gaming cans since I picked them up about 2 years ago. Prior to picking the Gamebuds up, the Soundcore VRP10s had been great for me as they were my go-to earbuds for gaming, but I went ahead and picked the SteelSeries pair up because the battery life is much better, they feature ANC, and I also appreciate all of the functionality that you get with them inside of the SteelSeries software and the mobile app as well that lets you customize your listening experience with the earbuds. I will talk more about the specifics of why these are a really attractive pair of gaming earbuds a little bit later, as well as gripes that I have with them that I think you guys should be aware of before going out there and spending your hard-earned money on a pair. But I also have sound samples taken with my binaural microphone so that you guys have a better idea of how they perform in the sound quality department. Additionally, since these are gaming earbuds that you can use as a normal everyday pair of Bluetooth earbuds if you want to, I do have some mic samples for you guys a little bit later, just so that you guys have a pretty good idea of how they will perform in game chat and on voice calls. These do come in multiple versions, with the PS5 versions being available in black and white as well. I did go ahead and pick up both pairs because I have multiple PS5s in my home, multiple Xboxes, and multiple PCs as well, but I have been able to use my Xbox version on my PS5 without any issues. No matter which version you pick, inside of the box you'll get your user manual and other documentation, a USB Type-C dongle that stores conveniently in the case, a USB-A to C adapter, a USB Type-C cable to charge the case up, multiple pairs of different sized ear tips that you can swap out if needed, and you'll get the case along with the earbuds, of course. The case design is straightforward and it is small enough to throw in a normal sized pocket if you need to take it with you on the go, and it also does feel sturdy in the hands, like it will withstand some wear and tear. But besides the indicator light in the front of it, the only other notable feature that you have on the outside of it is the USB Type-C charging port in the back. Battery life wise, the earbuds will provide you up to 10 hours of use on a charge, and you can get up to 40 including the case, but they also do support fast charging that will provide you with up to 3 hours worth of use from only 10 minutes worth of charging. The case also supports Qi wireless charging, which is always a plus and something that you don't get with the VRP10s. As for the design of the buds, they have more of a standard in-ear design without any stems or ear hooks, but they've been comfortable for me to wear for leisure listening and for gaming sessions of 5 to 6 hours with little to no ear fatigue or discomfort. They're also lightweight, coming in at only about 5.6 grams each, which has been fine for me to use during exercise too, no matter if I was walking, jumping rope, or jogging. I will say that since they don't have any ear hooks or wings, they did start to slide around a bit on me once the sweat started flowing, but they never completely fell out of my ears or malfunctioned on me from the sweat, as they are IP55 water resistant, and this rating will do just fine in protecting them from splashes of water and sweat, or if you happen to get caught out in the rain wearing them, they'll be okay. I do want to mention that the controls are executed by one physical button on each earbud. They are right here, as you can see, and you do have access to the essentials except for tracks. In addition, they also feature in-ear detection that will automatically pause what you're listening to when you take the earbuds out and then resume when you put them back in. But if you want to have this feature turned off, you can go ahead and disable it inside of the app. Out of the box, they allow you to control the volume up and down, pick up and hang up calls, as well as cycle through the ANC modes, switch from Bluetooth to dongle mode for gaming, and toggle on or off the microphone mute. I do wish that the earbuds audibly told you when you were muting and unmuting your mic, as right now it only gives you a chime that can be hard to distinguish, but it is nice to have control over this function at your fingertips nonetheless. With the Bluetooth 5.3 connectivity, I haven't experienced any noticeable latency using them to watch YouTube videos or Amazon Prime movies on my iOS or Android devices, but for any level of hardcore gaming, guys, you're gonna want to connect them via the dongle for a near instant response. Taking a look at the Arctis mobile app, inside of it you can do quite a bit, but to get the full functionality of creating your own EQs and mixers, you're gonna have to go ahead and access the SteelSeries GG software on your PC. But taking a look at the app first, in it you can see the charge left on the earbuds and the case, access a huge library of pre-built EQs, select your ANC and Transparency mode settings, customize the controls on the earbuds, adjust your microphone settings, and other settings too. You do also have the ability to do all of this inside of the GG software, but it adds the ability to complete firmware updates with the earbuds and the dongle, the ability to create your own EQs as I mentioned a moment ago, and you can further dive into your sound settings to customize the experience separately for chat, game, media, aux, and your microphone, which is helpful to get the levels where you want them if you like to listen to music while you game and chat at the same time. For the mic quality, guys, I do think that these do a decent to good job at focusing on your speech and rejecting some of the noises going on around you. But as always, I did take a couple of samples for you guys just so that you can judge for yourselves. Let's check them out. Alright guys, so right now I have the earbuds paired to my iPhone 16 Pro, and as you can see, the audio that you're hearing is coming from the microphones on them. Now right now the room is relatively quiet, but in just a moment I will do my background noise test. Give me a second. And now I have some simulated background noise playing in the background. This part of the test is aimed at seeing how well the microphones on these earbuds can focus on my speech while rejecting some of that noise. And what I'm going to do now is bang on my keyboard a little bit to see how well it blocks out that noise as well. So my keyboard is right here. I'll go ahead and do a few mouse clicks as well, just so we can see how those are filtered out, if they are filtered out. And now I will be typing on my keyboard right now just to see if these earbuds do a pretty good job at filtering that sound out, because that's a typical sound. If you're a streamer or something of that nature, you're probably going to be typing at some point in time. So let me know what you guys think. Do they do a pretty good job? Have you heard better? Let me know. Touching on the ANC performance, these use 2 mics in each earbud to detect ambient noise and reduce it. In my opinion, they perform better than average in this area. When I tested them outside on my walk, I could faintly hear people talking as they walked by me, and sounds such as birds chirping, the kids playing, and cars passing by me were just about drowned out in most cases, as long as I had my volume set to around 50%. They don't do the best job with medium to higher levels of talking though, as if you're wearing them with ANC on without any music playing, you will likely still be able to hear dialogue going on around you relatively clearly. Otherwise, I think that they'll do fine for gaming in your home with the normal sounds going on around you, such as HVAC systems, fans buzzing, or a shower running, for example, as I really don't hear any of those noises while I'm using these for gaming. However, there is a caveat to how having ANC on impacts the earbuds that you should be aware of, and I will talk more about this in just a moment. The transparency with these, on the other hand, was a little bit weaker than what I was expecting. It acts like a slightly amplified pass-through that really doesn't allow you to hear what's going on around you outside of your immediate vicinity. In my experience, it does not enhance voices going on around you or anything of that nature. So in comparison to other earbuds that I've tried with this feature at this price point, I would say that these perform right around average or maybe slightly below. For the sound quality, guys, these use 6mm drivers that provided a clean and full sound stage out of the box even before I applied any equalization. No matter whether I used them in the dongle or Bluetooth mode, the sound quality was balanced and would probably be more than adequate for most people who enjoy a more flat sound signature where all of the frequencies are covered well. When I went inside of the software to create my own custom EQ, which again is something that you don't have to do if you don't want to, because the library of pre-built ones is extensive, I was able to achieve the exact sound signature that I was looking for. But the issue that I ran into is that whenever I turned ANC on, I got this weird piercing sound. I don't get it with the transparency mode or with noise canceling off altogether, but whenever I do enable ANC, there is a pulsating high-pitched sound that ruins the experience and makes them pretty much unusable. This did not happen for me out of the box with the earbuds, and it seems to have come about after I updated the firmware, so hopefully this is a known issue that SteelSeries fixes in the near future. Otherwise, when I use them without ANC on, the sound quality is excellent. While gaming, I get that surround sound feel, and while playing Black Ops 6, I could easily determine where footsteps were coming from on the map, whether that was behind me, on top of me, walking around me. All of these sounds were enhanced for me, and I really felt like I had an advantage while wearing them. For listening to music with them, I have them EQ'd the way that I like to consume my media, which is with a focus on the highs and the bass, with the mids dialed back just a bit, and with them set this way, The sound signature is warm and bright. I can hear background instruments and vocals well, and the bass is respectable too. Now, I wouldn't say that they are extremely bass heavy, but listening to music and gaming with them, I am able to hear the low end rumble and punches without any issues. Explosions and things of that nature come through loud and clear with these, and does a good job of giving you awareness of the bass without overpowering the other frequencies. Also, being able to go inside of the software and adjust your mic, chat, and other audio sliders really provides you with the ability to set the levels exactly how you want them. So like I said, if you want to listen to music while you game, that won't drown out your chat or other sounds. With the exception of the current issue that I'm having with both pairs of these earbuds, whenever I turn ANC on, these are definitely the best sounding pair of gaming earbuds that I've tried thus far. I also want to mention that the output with them is very good too, as they get way more than loud enough for my personal liking. I can usually set them at between 50 and 75% of the max volume and be satisfied, but on the rare occasions where I have pushed them to the max volume, they still maintained a good amount of their fidelity.
Domination. Pacify the AO, kill team. Taking C. Taking Bravo, underway. Taking Alpha. Taking A.
Threat clear.
They're taking C.
Move up. Long guns frag.
We're losing Alpha.
So for the price, guys, the Arctis Gamebuds retail for $159.99, and they are the closest thing that I've come to getting a gaming headphone experience with a pair of earbuds. The sound quality is great, the battery life is good, the mic quality is good, you are getting wireless charging with the case, in-ear detection, and all of the functionality associated with the SteelSeries software and mobile app. I mean, in my opinion, given all of these features, these are really tough to beat at the moment. But as I've mentioned a couple of times already, I do hope that they get the ANC situation fixed, as I would like to use them with this feature on without the degraded audio. But besides that, these are solid across the board. Before y'all get on out of here, y'all do your boy Tecmo a huge favor and like the video, as well as subscribe to the channel if you like this type of content. I drop at least one video per week. I hope to catch you in the next one.